set over here. Right? Oh, we are live on. Oh, wait, I can watch from YouTube. I can watch here. I'll just watch it. Right? Oh, we are live on. Oh, wait, I can watch from YouTube. I can watch. I just got to mute myself over there. All right. Where's the comments? Save to. This is going to be the RUMA mill. Save to the RUMA mill. Okay. Hi guys. If you were watching this on recording, hi. This is me and Rosé, and this is our first episode of the RUMA mill. So yeah.
Hello, good afternoon. How's everybody's day today? Hope everybody's having a great day. I'm trying to.
Episode 1, season 1.
I don't see it on YouTube, but let's go. It's all right.
All right, hold on.
Next time I'll figure this out.
Yeah, you're good. I'm on YouTube right now, so you don't need to go there. I saved it. Why is it not coming up? Back. You know what's crazy?
What?
I'm in my YouTube dashboard and it says, "Hooray, it's your channel's birthday." So I have to look at that. But today is also my 3-year anniversary.
Yes. Congratulations.
On streams. Yeah, it's my 3-year anniversary on streams. All right, let me go ahead and go to Plenty of Fish. Hi guys, welcome in. Welcome in. We're getting started. Hi. All right. All right, so we're good. We're good. I just can't see comments. All right. I guess when people come in and they do comments, I can see. Let me just see. Because you said you can't get it from YouTube.
My shadow's seated.
Moody, what's up? So this is right. So you just go here and it says live and then you click it. All right.
I'm on the live part.
Yeah, I just can't see the messages because I want to stream to Instagram as well, but I need this phone to stream to Instagram. But how do I see the messages? Oh, okay. I found the messages. Found it. Okay. Got it. Okay, so now I'm just gonna set up Instagram and we're good to go. This is a process, but I promise you guys that I'm gonna get faster at this when when I know what I'm doing. And I also need another phone. So yeah, if anybody's in the Christmas spirit, I don't need a phone with internet, with what do you call it, babe? With service.
With a plan. You just need a phone.
Right. I just need a phone. That's it. Hi, BN. Welcome in. I wish I had some other device to play music, like something to play music, background music. This is where I gotta like turn my TV on and try to set it to like a channel. And good morning, baby. Good morning. You guys can hear Rosé. You can't see him. But if you do, babe, if you want to take your other phone and come into to my room in the chat box, I could mute you in the chat box so people could see you. Or if you want to use your other phone to check on our YouTube comments, um, I will start getting. I know I used to have a volunteer from here from streams that would go into YouTube and let me know if people were commenting because I can't really see the comments from YouTube, but you know, it's one of those things. Hi, Illinois. Hi, Jay Hennessy, Righteous on Instagram. What's up? What's up, guys? We are about to air our first ever episode of the RUMA Mill. The RUMA Mill here with Uma and Rosé. Yeah, there he is. Okay, he's gonna come in the box. I think that would be. We each need like three phones each. All right, request the box, babe. So I have my phone here that's on Instagram. I have this phone on Plenty of Fish, and then I have my computer on YouTube. So I definitely need like another two phones. So I can get so I can get Facebook going and TikTok going as well. My YouTube is the Lotus and the Light. So if anybody plans, hi Canna, if anybody plans to stay for this broadcast and you go to YouTube, that'd be even better for me because then you could let me know if comments are running. Because right now, the way I have to do it is I have to like exit full screen to check my comments. And the people on Instagram are probably like, what is she doing? But we'd be trying. We'd be trying. All right. Hold on. It's going to be really loud, guys, until I mute him. Give me 1 second. Boop. There you go. All right. Say something, babe.
Yo.
Can you guys hear him? There we go. We are set up. Hey. Welcome in to the Rumor Mill, guys. This is a live show that is actually being streamed to my podcast, the Lotus Lounge podcast. I have 5 shows a week. And this show is going to be with myself and Rosé, and it is an interactive show. So if anybody wants to come in the box, pause, as Rosé would say. If you want, I'm learning your language, right? It's good. That was good. I think you should have given me like a good job, babe.
Good.
But you guys are probably wondering, how did I rope Rosé into this? I did. I had to do some special tricks to get him to do this. Because if you know Rosé, he's very private. But my man is very smart. Hi, Art Man. My man is very smart. And I want you guys to see more about him and also hear the kind of conversations that we have. Because we actually do talk about like real life situations outside of streams. And for those of you that are watching us from YouTube and Instagram, Rosé and I are streamers on the Plenty of Fish app. So you can always come and find us there. What's your name on the Plenty of Fish app, babe?
Big Rosé, not the little one.
That part. And I'm Uma B 1111. So today we have a new show called the RUMA Mill. What is the rumor mill? First of all, it's a play on words. You know, the rumor mill, as Rosé would say, double entendre. The rumor mill is like where we hear things, you know, out in the public, and you know, we talk about it, we discuss it, and we used RUMA because R for Rosé and then Uma, Rosé and Uma, the Rosé Uma mill. And we do want to talk about a lot of topics, right, babe? We got a lot of stuff to talk about. There's a lot going on in the world.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. And you know, different perspectives on what y'all instead of what y'all hearing every day. That's basically it.
Do you feel it's like the end of the world?
No, I don't believe the world can just end. I believe it's society is taking over the world and it's fucking it up. So that's basically it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we have some topics to discuss. So let's just jump right into it. First of all, lots of scandals going on with Diddy right now in the public entertainment news. But there's so much ways to dissect that. And the reason why I love the conversations between Rosé and I is Rosé brings, you know, he's from Brooklyn. He brings that hood perspective, that street perspective, culture perspective. I bring the spiritual, the metaphysical perspective. So as we discuss things, you guys will see that come out more and more. And like I said, you guys can join in the comments, and you can also, you know, request the box and join in with us as well. Yeah, Final said that's a crazy one, but there's so much here. Give us a synopsis, Rosé, about what's going on with Diddy for those that live under a rock and you don't know what's going on. Give us a synopsis.
Cassie gave Diddy the headshot. And that's basically it. Like Diddy been doing all these foul things, but the way Cassie detailed these things and put it out, basically he's not charged of anything, but in the court of public opinion, Diddy is finished. He done lost Revolt. He lost the charter schools he had in Harlem. He lost the De Leon deal he's about to lose. And he's just going through it, and everybody's coming out of the woodworks. And I'm not going to say all of them is true, but you can't put it past them. So when you can't put something past a person, it's kind of fucked up. But that's how it go. Oh, Lord.
Well, that's the thing, because for those of you that don't know, Diddy is, of course, a rapper, a producer in the music industry, and he was a very big rapper, producer in the music industry. Cassie was his longtime girlfriend. They have consequentially broken up, and she sued him for $30 million. And as Rosé said, she has a lot of secrets on things that he's done behind the scenes, and he settled very quickly. In fact, I think they said it was one of the quickest settlements in history. She filed in the morning, and by nighttime, she got her $30 million. So that in of itself says, you know what? This is serious, right? Like maybe Cassie knows a lot of things. But then here's my question, you know, again, from the spiritual perspective, doesn't she owe all of us that explanation or that knowledge? So this is what plays in my heart. One, I'm kind of mad at her, and I'll listen why. Because if let's just say Rosé and I were to break up, I feel it's my duty to keep his secrets to the grave. You know, because whatever I learned about him in that setting in a personal relationship is what I learned about him, and that is not meant to be shared with the world. There is that that intimacy contract in a way. But then the second part of me is like, but what about her duty to civilization, to humanity? If he is knowingly hurting people, shouldn't she talk about it? Shouldn't she say something?
It's basically like, first of all, that was like, Diddy been in a lot of scandals and all kind of hearsay, and but he had a lot of like powerful lawyers that kept him out of all this stuff. But the real problem is he's beefing with somebody that got a lot of money. Are they not? They saying it's Clive Owen from Thing, but because these lawyers usually Diddy, you wouldn't even hear this. This would get thrown under the rug because Diddy lawyers is powerhouse. But whoever's backing Cassie and all these other people has a lot of money. But I say that to say Cassie was right for telling her side of the story. She sat there for 10 years. She didn't like she ain't go on no press tour about it or nothing. She just put it in the file in the case. So I don't feel like she's wrong. She ain't doing no. You don't see her doing interviews about Diddy. You understand? She kept it. Yo, I need to get this off my chest, and it got to get off my chest. And she did it the right way. She didn't go all like Tasha K and go do a press one like fucking Jada Pinkett Smith. You excuse my language, but you understand. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon,
Yeah,
actually.
we have some comments coming in. Big shout out to Alicia watching on YouTube. Hi to my auntie Jocelyn from England watching on Instagram. Malachi Rick said P. Diddy was a part of the Illuminate. Ooh. And then we have on here, Red Widow said on POF, that's a tough one. Maybe not tell his secrets, but if it happened to her, it just isn't his secret. That is a good point. Now, Final said, did he put an NDA clause on her? I think he did now. Now that he settled with the 30 million, I don't think she is saying anything.
That's all, man.
Oh, it's Mr. Perfect. Hi, Mr. Perfect. And yeah, and that's the thing is that right, babe, that he put an NDA on her now.
Did he got an NDA clause on a lot of people?
Yeah,
I
because
just,
that was the other part of
but
the
you know,
story, right? He
like
started going back to all his
that.
people.
You know what's the crazy thing about all this? He been doing this shit. He been doing this, right? So why all of a sudden they not protecting him now? This is what I'll be thinking about. Cause this is not just brand new fresh behavior. This is power. This is like a power move. He uses his power to dominate people and everything and whatever he's doing. But it's more powerful people than him that kept him afloat. So let's talk about who was keeping him afloat while they know he was doing all these things.
Real quick, welcome into the Rumor Mill here with Uma and Rosé. This is season 1, episode 1, where we discuss current events from a Brooklyn hood perspective and a spiritual perspective with your hosts, Uma and Rosé. All right, go ahead, babe. I forgot to hit record. Forgot
That's
to record it.
I, that's what I said. That's how I feel about it.
All
I
right.
basically feel like, yeah, Diddy is a terrible person, but it's terrible. It's worse people than Diddy. Trust me. And why all of a sudden Diddy is like falling to all these consequences? I'm not saying he's right. I'm just saying, where's the people that been backing him, saving him? Why they not saving him now? That's all I'm saying.
I've been listening to a lot about this P. Diddy rumor mill stuff. And the one thing that jumped out to me now, this is how I know like there's something there and I need to pay attention. There was this part about people were saying that in okay, the Illuminati or whatever those secret societies are, they're levels. And Diddy may be a king at his level, which is what is that? Hip hop, music, rap industry, whatever. He's a king, but above him and above him and above him, there's higher levels. and they say that, let's say a king on his topmost level falls, then the whole line has to fall. What do you guys think about that? Because that's a very interesting concept, that there's levels to it. And a lot of people have been throwing around names. I don't know this name, but maybe you do, Rosé. Clive Davis. Clive
That's
Davis.
what I was telling you. I was just saying that. I was just saying that Clive Davis is the one that I think paid for Cassie's lawyers. Because you gotta understand, Diddy been in all these kind of things. These been rumors for 30 years. But all of a sudden it's starting to stick. So at the end of the day, Cassie is right for getting her money and exposing this bozo. But why all of a sudden now the people that was put this is coming out now? Like this is what I'm saying. So yeah, they want us to really pay attention to Diddy. F Diddy, what is coming up next? Because all this is distraction. Look
Can I
what,
put my psychic sense into it?
yeah, that's
Answer
good.
the
Welcome.
question. You said, what is next? I think it's going to be the fall of Jay-Z and Beyonce. I think there's some other sick stuff there.
I'm not talking about that. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I'm talking about what's coming next. Why are they distracting us with all these couples breaking up, all this weird behavior going on in the media? Or what's coming next? Because all it is, I always tell people, real people die in fake movies. So I just need to know what's coming next because this is just a movie, sir. This is a movie. This is just for us to not pay attention to the inflation, prices rising, all these kind of things that's affecting us daily. They just distracting us with this BS. Shout outs to Diddy and Cassie. They both richer than me, you, and mostly everybody in here. You understand? So that's how I feel about that sometimes.
Final said, big facts. I agree with Rosé with the distraction. Rosé always says that. You want to tell them about who the red ants and the black ants?
Nah, it's like, you know, you put a jar with red ants and black ants, they won't fight until somebody shake the jar. So this is basically what we go into. Everybody, Palestine, Israel. All they doing is distracting us with BS, not saying BS because people is dying, but why are they distracting us? Last year, it was Ukraine and Russia. What's next year? China and Japan? I'm telling y'all, this is all just distractions for something bigger. And all they keep doing while all this is happening, the other day, Lily posted a video of her getting White Castle from a machine. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? While we talking about Diddy and this, machines is just taking the workforce, whatever jobs you work in, and we just allowing it. I told people if I was to work at McDonald's, I'll break that kiosk every day. They're not replacing me. You understand what I'm saying? And that's it.
So
That,
Mr. Perfect from Instagram said aliens coming to the planet. That's the next big thing. What do you feel about that? I feel that that could be it. That they're probably aliens coming, and then we have no choice but to kind of kumbaya and stick it out with each other.
if, if if aliens exist for real, they been here. I'm letting y'all know that now. So at the end of the day, they might just let them come outside now and let them come outside and show them and now you can see them but I want to know going on with inflation. Why the inflation going up? This is what I want to know. I don't know about y'all. That shit affects me every day. It affects all of us every day. So that's what I want to know about. What else I want to know about?
Well, somebody said, Big Rose, do you think the rumors are true when it comes to Diddy? And who do you think is next specifically in that genre, that industry? Who do you think is next to fall? My money's on Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Jay-Z make too much money for the white people now. And Beyonce is like the white people's golden child.
Can you
This
say
is
it on a podcast? I'm just curious because I'm new to podcast shows and I don't want to get canceled right off the bat before my show even starts.
first episode, right? We listen. The views that I say is not views of Uma B. All right. So
Thank you.
let's.
Or the Lotus Lounge podcast.
We're gonna put that down, right? But at the end, I'm gonna tell y'all how it is.
I'm gonna
Yo,
make him a guest, not a co-host, a guest host.
yeah,
Friends,
I'm gonna tell y'all how, man.
they will
Listen,
ever bring down Trey
the,
songs.
the next person, and I don't know, but it could be like it's gonna be a movie producer or something in the movies, or because that they need to make money off of that strike that just happened. So trust me, it's gonna be one of them people.
Mr. Perfect from Instagram said it might be Rihanna or Snoop Dogg or 6ix9ine or Trey Songz. And
But
somebody asked you, Freddie said, what do you think? Will they ever bring down Trey Songz? Didn't you open for him?
I opened up for Trey Songz. He was a goofy when I met him. I was about to beat him up in an IHOP, but my friends told me to chill out. Right.
Allegedly.
But, no, yeah, no. All right, yeah, allegedly. Listen, we got to get the sound box right. So listen, with Trey Songz, man.
It's gonna give me a heart attack. Okay, doing this show, I got 5 shows.
The things about the thing you asked me to do the show. Listen, I'm not. Let me tell you something. I'm being myself, and I'm going to answer the questions honest. Now listen, right? Trey Songz, he has a complex that he feels he's bigger than what he is. This is when I met him. This is when I met him. So I that's not far fetched. He needs to be locked up. I already know that type of energy where you feel like the first thing he said when he started singing was, "Yo, y'all ladies get it together or lose it forever." That's what he said before he sang a word. And that kind of energy from a man is not good. And that's all.
My question is like, I feel there's something going on that we aren't aware of, because it's just like everybody, not everybody, but most people want to be popular. They want to be a celebrity. They want to get to the highest level of their chain, their industry that they can get to, right? I do. But what is it about these people? I know we're all regular people. We all want to make money. We all want to have peace. We want to all have love, right? But what changes them in this Hollywood society that they start doing the craziest things? Big shout out to my best friend, Sarah, who's watching from the Plentyfish app, and my manager, Aphrodisiac, who just came in. Welcome in, guys.
What I would say is just, yo, bro, I tell people all the time with fame, like, all right, perfect example, right? With Dave Chappelle, right? I'm gonna explain to y'all why Dave Chappelle left. This is the best way I could give it to y'all without ruffling no feathers. His father always asked him what was his line. What was the line he wouldn't cross, right? And Dave Chappelle had a line. So when they was doing the Pixie with the Pixie scene, and he was, black, it was like derogatory towards the race. And he said the way his people, the producers, was laughing, he felt insulted. Dave Chappelle walked away from, I think, about almost $70 million. He just walked away. But a lot of people in that position don't have a line. This is what I'm talking about. So that's the best way I could put it. People don't have a line, and they're just sell their soul. Because fame, attention is the new currency. Nobody really wants.
Attention is the new currency.
That's what everybody was. Everybody wants attention. Like, I'm dead serious. Like, everybody posting a million selfies. Listen, I understand it, but we need to go back. Not to really say we need to go back to anything, but you just need to know the type of person you are and what you will stand for, what you will settle for, what you won't do. And once you have that line, like Dave Chappelle said, that line, a lot of the goofy things that these people do, it would even come to you. Pause. It won't even be around you. It won't. You won't allow it.
Big shout out to Jula Jeffa. Hey,
Delete that.
Juju
Yo,
on Instagram.
what's,
On Instagram.
what's Gucci?
Do you think that it's easier said than done, or do people need to work on yourself? And how have you worked on yourself to get where you are? That's Freddie. We're in the same alignment with that. I feel when I see a lot of celebrities, everybody, I want to be a celebrity. I would love to be a celebrity, but I think it's if you become a celebrity, I think you owe it to yourself to work on yourself and create self-awareness, because there's a lot of celebrities that are out here doing and saying the most and then regretting it later. And then we lose faith in humanity when we see that. So do you feel that way, Rosé, that like if you're in the public light, you owe it to yourself and to your fans, your public, to do the self-work and work on yourself and be an accountable person?
Yeah. You know, we gotta like my sister. I ain't gonna lie. Perfect example. My sister says she's not a fan of no one because sometimes you idolize people. I don't want to be idolized. If you mess with me, you mess with me. But don't idolize me because when you idolize these people, you hang on every word or everything they do, and then when they disappoint you, it's terrible. You understand? So don't idolize nobody, and I don't want to be idolized. And I feel like if we live that way, celebrities will be better towards people. That's
I'll
a
be honest. I don't like the word idolized, but I don't mind being in that position where I am a motivating force for people. When you think about it, forget about social media, forget about Hollywood, forget about movies and actors and actresses. Be from as long as time has been around, right? We, the people, have always looked to something to be inspired for. We call it muses, right? Whether it's an angel in the sky or an alien or God or religion or politicians or whatnot, we are always looking to be inspired, right? So I don't feel there's anything wrong with being inspired. I just feel though that I would love to be the inspiration to many, to be in that spotlight, but I would do the work to make sure I am the right candidate for that job. And I just feel a lot of these people come into money very quickly. I think Thick Milkshake said it. She
but
said money
but
changes.
but you see, you're right. But you see, it's a difference of being inspiration and idolized. Because that's why I said it's that word. People wants to be idols. This and you don't have you're not nobody's perfect in this world. So the person that's idolizing you will hold on to you, and then say if you got something that you messed up in life or did something back in the day and it come out, you're crushing somebody. That's why I said I don't want to be idolized, and nobody should idolize anybody. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now you could be somebody's inspiration. That's cool. You could be a muse. Everybody needs a muse, but idolizing someone is not good for you or that person.
That makes a lot of sense. All right, we welcome your comments in. Welcome everybody. This is the RUMA Mill with Uma and Rosé, season 1, episode 1. And I gotta say, I'm very happy to see the support across YouTube, Instagram, plenty of fish. And I know those of you that watch the recording, you will also be very supportive as well. So I just want to thank you guys so much for all the love. And I will be posting in the comments our Cash Apps. If you guys want to drop a donation, we do absolutely appreciate that. Mr. Perfect said they want the money, but they want to sell their souls in order to gain fame. Now that's an interesting concept because I've grown up, I'm 45. I've grown up watching those movies about, make a deal with the devil and you'll get all of this. And all those movies, we see it doesn't ever, ever, ever work out. So why in this day and age would people still choose that option? Do you think people are still choosing that option?
Yeah, yeah. I just told you attention is the new currency. People's not even getting paid like they used to, but they just everywhere. You just see them everywhere. And that's enough for them. Excuse me, I have to use the bathroom. That's enough for them. This is great. Hold on.
All right, while he uses the bathroom, I'm going to go ahead and jump into a little segue break to do affirmations. Freddie, thank you for following Rosé and me on Instagram. We do appreciate the support, guys. So this is a mixed show where we have Rosé with, like I said, the hood Street logic, I love it. And then Uma with the metaphysical. So I'm going to pull 3 affirmations. Pick a number from 1, 2, or 3. And this is going to be your free affirmation of the day. All right. All right. For those of you that chose 1, you got, I am grateful. I am grateful. Gratitude awakens the good to unfold in my life. For those of you that chose 2, you got, I am open. I am open. My higher guidance communicates with me through ideas. I will stay open to receiving messages everywhere. And for those of you that picked 3, you got, I am present. I am present. Today, pay close attention to the ideas that flow to me. Remember, guys, for those of you that don't know, I'm the CEO of the Lotus and the Light Metaphysical Center. I do readings, healings, and soul alignment coaching. So you can check out my website, thelotusandthelight.com, for more information. Freddie says, I'm grateful for willing to work on my inner peace. Amen. I love
That's,
that.
that's the best thing to work on, peace, bro. When you at full peace, nothing really bothers you because you don't allow it to even get into your energy. And that comes from knowing yourself. The more you know yourself, the more you don't allow certain, like, I don't let things bother me too much. I'll be like, I'm good. If I go in somebody's stream and I hear them, like, talking and they on some, like, not negative, but they going through something, I'll be like, I'm good. Because I don't want that to affect my energy. You understand? But if I can't help, sometimes I'll try to help. But it's too
That's
much. There's too much negativity going on in the world to be just reading it. Like everybody on the app being negative. I can't be on that. So
I think that is a great thing to talk about, because one of the things that I do is I talk to people about putting up boundaries. There's a lot of people I find don't have proper boundaries. Thank you for the gifts. Remember, we are in a contest, so send any gift that you can, free or paid for. Appreciate it. Um, Boundaries are important, and I think it's so hard to institute boundaries when you're a people pleaser or you're a giver, right? How do you how do you institute your boundaries? I just institute them, and people find out when they find out. They find out when they find out that you crossed the boundary with Uma and you about to learn about it.
I check shit. I
Yeah.
really like if you cross a brown. Well, a lot of people really don't because they see how I am and they be like, nah, can't really do that. Cause I'm cool. Like I'm not really like no person that's gonna start trouble. I'm really a cool person. So if you really cross the boundary and you see me giving off that energy, you should already know. And then I'll tell you, and I'll give you a chance. But the next time you do it, I ain't really messing with you like that no more because everybody don't know.
I feel the biggest people to cross a boundary are people close to you. Because I just did a post today on social media about say less, do more. In 2024, that's my new mantra: say less, do more. Because there's so many people that say, oh, I love you, Uma, I support you, Uma, but then they don't come to my streams, they don't gift me or support me by liking my posts, sharing my posts, reading my blog, anything really. They just say they support me and they like me, and every now and then give me a call, or hey, what's up on Instagram. And I don't want that energy anymore you know Freddie says, I will say one thing I do need to work on is working on not everything deserves a response. Ooh,
That's true.
talk about it, Freddie. Let's switch into streaming news. That was our big topic for the entertainment news, is Diddy. House of Cards come crashing down. Let's switch into streaming news. There is, as we get into the holidays, there's a lot of tension. I've been on this app. By the way, guys, today's my 3-year anniversary of streaming. I need that machine where it make that clapping sound. Yeah,
Congratulations. That's
congratulations, congratulations to myself. But I thank you, thank you. It's been a ride, and the one thing I've noticed is that during the holiday time, people don't have money for the streams. They're spending it as they rightfully should on their children, on their loved ones, buying gifts and whatnot. So not a lot of people are gifting on the streams as they used to, and then that causes a lot of tension between streamers. What would you do if let's say somebody was beefing with you, Rose, and like you guys shared a gifter, and now they feel some type of way because the gifter is gifting you more than they're gifting them, and they decide to call you out publicly on streams? Would you show up? Would you address it? Would you ignore it? What would you do?
I will ignore it. I don't care for the things. If you know me, you know I don't care for the things. So it's like I'll be like, yo, listen. At the end of the day, I'm gonna say this. I'm never gonna tell or judge people how they spend their money. If you spending your money somewhere else, I'm glad. Just enjoy it. I'm not into what I'm not watching nobody bread. I don't want nobody watching mine. Straight like that. That's all. So if you want to do what you're doing, do what you do. Just have fun. Just don't come back to me after. You understand? If like things don't work out over there. But I'm never gonna hate. I'm never gonna knock it. I'm like, yo, you doing you. That's what's up. But you feel me? Don't come back to me after like you done. You understand? Like don't come back to me because I didn't leave you. You left me at the end of the day.
I love that. Yep, trying to double dip. And I think it's just an important reminder to you streamers, whether you're streaming on Meet Me, Plenty of Fish, Scout, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, wherever. Just a reminder that everybody has the right and the full responsibility of their paycheck. It's not yours. It's not guaranteed to you. It's not given to you. So just remind yourself to be respectful when people spend on you. Be appreciative, be humble, and appreciate the support, because I do feel, what do you think about this, Rose? I do feel that in the future, streamers will be like the next actors, actresses, reality stars, that we will get paid by the companies we stream for, as opposed to relying on gifts from the viewers, the watchers. What do you think about that?
I'll tell people this. Figure it out. Like I mean, I don't know if it's coming or not, but if it does come, it'll be better.
It'll be
But
better.
but figure out how to get you some people. All you really need is like 200 people that's gonna follow you, and then 10 to maybe two of each of their friends, and go put your own shit out. Excuse my put your own thing out. Go out, figure this out. This I stream for practice. For what I'm about to do. Like you understand? Like, this just has never been. Oh, I'ma just be on this app wasting my not saying wasting my time, but wasting my content when I could take my content and monetize my own content my own way. Instead of this app made $1.5 billion this year. $1.5 billion this year. I don't see no billionaires on this app. That's what I'm basically gonna say. Welcome in, everybody.
Big shout out to Ryan. I finally got the Rockefeller Center gift. Yes, Ryan. Somebody take a screenshot of that. Thank you. Big shout out to the Meet Me admin, Ryan, as we do this podcast. Thank you so much, Ryan, for the love and the continued support. And that's what I'm talking about is, you do have people that support you, but you got to spend your energy and time on those people. And the people that just say they support you, you're right. I think a lot of us in streaming worlds, we have our come up coming, right? And you got to be aware that there's people who just want to know you for the sake of knowing you for that clout. And then there's people who really genuinely believe in you and feel you got what it takes. Final said, I think they should partner on here like TikTok. Yeah, they're starting to with the subscriptions. Ryan, when is subscriptions coming to Plenty of Fish? She said, I believe in you. I love you, Ryan. Thank you so much. How do you deal with people on this app that belittles you because you aren't making the same numbers as them? I feel sorry for them. I do. I feel
Bro, I tell people all the time, if turning on a camera and you and there's no offense to nobody, and you get that love from there, then that's good for you. But don't mistreat nobody because they probably not spending as much as you, or they just come on here to just chill and relax and speak to new people. Cause you know a lot of people been moving around. So they just come to look for new friends. They don't know the app yet. But yet you wanna bully them or shun them because they're not moving the same way as you. Listen, I'm not in no race to chase nobody. And that's how I feel.
So we are coming down to the end, near the end, not quite yet, but near the end of our first episode, season 1, episode 1 of the RUMA Mill. How do you guys like it so far? Let me know across YouTube, Instagram, Plenty of Fish. How are you guys liking this? And we open this up now to your comments, your questions. If you have comments, questions to Rosé, to myself, you can ask us questions about streaming, Rosé about New York, of course, music, his specialty, me about metaphysics, spirituality, and you could ask both of us, of course, about love and dating because we have our 3-year anniversary, baby, in 1 week. Exactly 1 week is our 3-year anniversary.
Tonight I got a sports show. Real quick, I gotta plug myself. Pause.
Go ahead, babe.
Heavy on the pause, right? I got a sports show tonight. It's called We Got Next. We're gonna talk about football and basketball. Get into some topics at 7:30. All right, so y'all pull up if y'all ain't doing too much. And yeah,
Hey, Eagles all the way.
yeah, I'm normal. I like to just relax and chill out. Tomorrow I got trivia, so pull up.
Yeah. I just want to thank all of my co-hosts and future co-hosts because what Rose said earlier, why am I wasting my talent? Why am I wasting my time, my energy by just streaming for fun? Let me monetize this. Let me do something with this. And his thinking is what kind of brought me here. So every day, guys, you'll be seeing Uma on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, either as the recording or live, as Rose and I are doing it now, and definitely on the podcast. We have 5 shows a week. Yesterday was Manifesting Monday. Today is the Rumor Mill with Uma and Rose. Wednesday is Wellness Wednesday. If you guys want to be any guests on any of my shows, please hit me up on my DMs in Instagram. Wellness Wednesday, I am looking for someone for tomorrow because the person I had to unfortunately back out. For Wellness Wednesday, we do 2 shows, and the show at night is the one that is recorded for this podcast. And then Thursday, we have the great debate with Uma and Rob. And then Friday is Friday Feels. If you have an inspiring story to share, Friday Feels is the show you want to be on because I do believe in positivity, inspiration, motivation. All right, Bill, you're available. I will hit you on the I'll hit you after this show.
Local Bill, what's going on?
I have to give Bill a very strong talking to about how to present on this podcast because
Oh, what up, Pam Paul?
yeah, we just pop. That's my pop.
Yo,
Ready?
thank you for having me. Happy early birthday to Freddie. Shout outs to you. Yo,
Oh, this is a great question. One, it's not thank you for having me, baby. You're co-host of the show. It's just he's gonna be my
I still appreciate it.
Why is the USA being weird with Alaska? I did not know that.
I don't know what's going on. And
Yeah.
next, ask me, but I'll look into it because I gotta really read the news to really hear it. I don't believe what they put on the TV. I swear to God, I really be having to go research and look and see what's going on from there and all that. So thanks for telling me about it because now I'm gonna go look because that'll be the next thing next year. It'll be Alaska and the U.S. Because right now we in Palestine and Israel, right?
Bill said, Rose, you and I need to hang out somewhere together. You can teach me some things. I don't know, Bill. I'm gonna have to check into that because I know your dating history.
That's false. You told me you had a anyway. We're in a
yeah, we're not gonna talk about it. We're not gonna talk about it.
Yeah, you see? See, so when I figure this out, I'm gonna talk to y'all about this. But listen, thank y'all for all coming for real. Like this was cool. I was a little nervous, but we get it done over here, right?
Baby, I am so proud of you. You did amazing. We still have some time, by the way, because we started at 12:15, so we're gonna go till 1:15. So I think we're gonna move it into the love and relationship section. Because when I started created this show with Rose, I wanted to have different parts. I wanted to have the current events, which we talked about with P. Diddy. I wanted to have a streaming section because we're both streamers. And then of course I wanted to have a love and dating section because we are streamers that are in love, that are dating, that live together. And I feel there's a lot of people, that's a good topic question. If you guys have any streaming, dating, romance questions, please feel free to drop them wherever you are. But here's my question. Why are we as people so consumed with unrequited love? Now, let me explain. Unrequited love is where you love somebody, but they don't love you back as hard as you do. They breadcrumb you, they ghost you, they treat you terribly, actually, and you're still completely mad loyal to these people. What is that about? Because, me as a TikTok streamer, I do a lot of readings for a lot of people that come in. Is he going to call me back? Is he going to regret the breakup? Is he seeing somebody else?
That's
What do you
because a lot of these people started off late. Like yo, you like experience is something that a lot of people need, and a lot of people on these apps and all this don't have experience. But like I hear some stories like a person never meeting somebody and then they moving in. How, Sway? Like, bro, I don't understand that. Like, don't just because these things is getting better, like the way we communicate, but don't get it twisted, yo. You gotta vet these people. Yo, it's so much you could learn and talking to somebody on the phone. And now you can see their face, so you can really just talk to them. There's so much you can learn in like 2 to 3 weeks of talking and just paying attention to what they saying. Pay attention to when you tell them something, how they react to what you said. All of this could be established, but people just be wanting to be like, oh yeah, we cool on the app. Um, I'm gonna move him in or I'm gonna move her in. And bro, you don't know this person, bro, at all. You don't know. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with going to go meet up, but just straight moving in, that makes no sense to me. And it's never happened.
My biggest advice to everybody out there, those of you that are with children, be a parent first before you are somebody's girlfriend or somebody's boyfriend. Be a parent first. These children, they didn't ask to be brought into this world. They didn't ask for the situations you put them in. So I know for me, I was dating when my ex-husband and I broke up, we divorced. My children were 4 and 2. And I was dating. I had some boyfriends throughout their lives, but they I tended to be in long distance relationships because I didn't want anybody in my house. I didn't want anybody disrupting our flow, what we got going on. And then once they hit 16, 18, was when I was really like, okay, I can move somebody in. They're getting ready to move out. And I want to have that time with them, with somebody in the house, because I want them to see what two people in love, living together, working together, building together. I wanted them to see what that looked like. So I made the conscious decision to really meet somebody, AKA Rose, and for us to move in together and have this happily ever after. But I don't see a lot of people in the real world doing that, especially women. I see them putting their spouses over their children. Um, can I tell you, I saw a very disturbing video, and this was a long time ago. And usually memes don't get to me, but this one had a video of she was like a 18-year-old girl that was hugging on her beautiful, beautiful 3-year-old son, gorgeous little boy, but she was giving him up to a group home, or what do you call that? The adoption? No, where kids go when they're no longer wanted, right? And I'm thinking, oh God, like what happened? Is she dying? Does she have cancer? Like, why would she part from her foster system? Thank you, Sarah. No, she was giving up her child and she was crying about it because her boyfriend didn't want her to have a kid. And that's why she was giving up this child. And that broke me. Like I don't even know what to tell y'all. I went into a deep depression. For those of you that don't know, I have diagnosed anxiety depression. And I went into a deep depression for months to just know that this is the level of yeah, this is the people that we have around us. Yeah. Wild, wild stuff. So be a parent. Yeah, be a parent before you be a girlfriend or a boyfriend. New one, The Mother, Jennifer Lopez. Is that a new movie? There's a movie I want to watch that people are talking about. I think it was made by the Obamas.
I seen the mother of.
Yeah, what was the movie that just came out? That does anybody know? I forgot the name. Something about the Lisa Sims from YouTube. Hello, how are you? Welcome in. I really can't remember the name of this movie. Something about the end of the world, or
I know what you're talking about. I think I seen it.
I heard it on a podcast last night, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta watch this." But it's those movies that make you think about our society, and this is why I want to be an influencer, and I want to have a lot of people believing in me because I think as a society we have just really gone down the road. Do you remember when we watched that movie? Nope.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we both had the same takeaway about it, that it was just it showed us the nature of who we are, and we're selfish. We are selfish. Are you talking about the movie with Robert Downey Jr.?
Your afro is funny.
I don't know.
Afro.
Aphrodisiac. J-Lo needs to stick to acting and stop stealing people's vocals. Yeah, that. Well, there's that. You have to watch Earthling.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, it's a 1980 movie. Okay. I can't remember the name of this movie, and I haven't seen anybody put it in the comments, so I don't
I
know.
know what it's called. I just can't. I got both my phones running.
I can't look because I have all my devices running streaming somewhere. So
It's
um
called When the End of the World Came. Something like that.
yes.
I know what it's about. I see it on the app today, actually.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I
I
definitely
see that. No. That was good. Oppenheimer. Everybody should watch that. That was good. It was 3 hours though. I watched it in two parts. Half and half.
I just feel like I don't have that mental capacity anymore to watch movies. As you know, what's funny, as I get older, I'm really realizing like why older people move the way they do. You just a lot of stuff you just stop caring about. You really do. Leave the world behind. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you.
That's
Leave.
what
Yeah, I heard some good reviews about it. They talked about how it showed like, you could have like an end of the world situation or something, and people are just selfish and looking out for themselves. And it makes me question, would I Luciana, hi, welcome to our show, the Rumor Mill on Instagram. Um, what do you guys think you would do in that kind of situation? The end of the world, Armageddon. Would you only look out for yourself? Or if you're running from, say, an alien spacecraft and somebody fell, would you leave them? Would you stop and pick them up?
um, most likely I would stop and pick them up, but I don't know. I don't believe that it's gonna come to that, so I'm not even thinking about it. But everybody should learn how to survive a little bit off the grid, and that's how I feel.
I feel the same way too. Marine Farmer shouting you out. Thank you so much for my wheel. I feel the same way too. I think if anything was to happen, whether it's a war or alien invasion or zombie attack, I think a lot of us would just die within the first 72 hours. We would not know what to do. There's people who don't know what to do without electricity. I'm so glad I grew up in a third world country.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we making the color purple was a mistake. Oh, what do you mean, Freddie?
Me making the color purple. Hell yeah. That's gonna be the dumbest. That's a joke.
Oh, so no, he said, speaking of movies, Freddie said, speaking of movies, do you think people need to stop remaking movies and leave a classic a classic? Because I
Yeah.
feel like making the color purple was a mistake.
Mhm.
That's a good point. Yeah. I agree. Marine Farmer said benevolence is here. We don't have to worry about anything anymore. We just have to be nice to each other. I always say that it is better to be kind than to be right. I had a friend tell me that a long time ago, and it really changed my life. I was like, because I always was that girl that needed to be right all the time, you know? Aliens don't want to invade. They think people are very strange. That's from Mr. Perfect on Instagram. I'm not supporting the new color purple, Aphrodisiac said.
Yeah, me neither, Afro. They took away Harpo, you beat me. I can't watch that.
All my life, I had to fight men. I fought my daddy. I fought my brothers. I fought my uncles.
I'm not supporting that neither. But this,
And
yo, let me tell you, this was great. I appreciate this.
okay, so this is how I know my man is ready to get off stream. That's his third time saying it.
Yo, thank y'all for having me. Yo, listen, right? You know, you gotta keep the public wanting more. So on next week, so y'all get yourselves together.
Sarah said he needs a nap. He really do. All right, baby. Thank you
I
for
gotta, I gotta work. I gotta work tomorrow. You know, I
and we
only
have
have
playing at 3. We have we have a monthly, not a weekly. We have a monthly check-in with our house.
like even on my days off, I'll be busy. It don't stop. Later, y'all.
Welcome to the life of a woman. All right, this brings us to the end of the first episode of the RUMA Mill with Uma and Rosé. Tune in every Tuesday at 12 p.m. Eastern. And it really depends on Rosé's schedule, but it's 12 p.m. Eastern. And we will discuss all the topics, current events, love and life, and of course, streaming. Thank you guys so much for watching. All right, it's me trying to end